Good evening, viewers, and welcome to the news. First, the headlines. Petrol bomb attacks at government establishments continues in Meghalaya. East Khasi Hills Deputy Commissioner takes stock of the situation. East Khasi Hills District Administration discusses the illegal settlement at Lom survey with representatives of the Shillong Cantonment Board. The rehabilitation of over 200 hawkers and street vendors at Kindailat area will be completed by June, says Tourism Minister Paul Lingo. And gross goods and services tax collections hits a record high of 2.10 lakh crore in April 2024. The news in detail. The spate of petrol bomb attacks in Meghalaya continues, with miscreants today targeting 2 police stations and a government office building in Shillong during the early hours. The targeted locations were the Shillong Sadar Police Station, Rinja Police Station and the office of the Meghalaya Government Construction Corporation MGCC in Kenchastrace. Meanwhile, East Khasi Hills Deputy Commissioner S.C. Sadhu said they have decided to strengthen security arrangement during the night. He also informed that by this evening they will discuss what action they will initiate.
So we are strengthening the entire security arrangement during night time, and SP has prepared a contingent plan on this. So by today evening, we are discussing with SP and we are discussing on what action we have to initiate, and in terms of identifying the culprits who are perpetrating this kind of attacks.
The East Khasi Hills District Administration held a meeting today with representatives of the Shillong Cantonment Board and police officials to discuss the illegal settlement at Lom survey. Speaking to media persons, the Deputy Commissioner East Khasi Hills District S.C. Sadhu said that the government has sought for the action taken report from the Cantonment Board as the land belongs to the defence estate.
As we discussed it today, we are forming a joint committee of our office and Defence Estate Office and from Police and Municipal Board, and we are sending a team. So in addition to this law and order report that we are getting from the police, so as soon as we go for field inspection and verification, we will take immediate action to ensure that these activities will be stopped.
Cabinet Minister and UDP leader from Clariat constituency, Kirman Shilla, said that while it is very difficult to predict the outcome of the Lok Sabha polls in the Shillong seat, a huge turnout of people in election rallies does not determine the outcome of the polls. On the possible outcome of the polls in Shillong seat, the UDP leader said, as per the assessment, it is very hard to predict the outcome, but it depends who is asked, as different political parties will all claim to win, including the independents.
It's very hard to say and to predict exactly what it is, what will it be. But it depends whom you ask a question. If it happens, you ask with the different political party. If you ask the UDP, especially for me, myself, I can say that being from the UDP, I will say that UDP will be the winner. If it happens, you meet a person from Congress, he will claim. And if it happens to be the BPP or the NPP or even the independent also, they will claim themselves that they will be the winner. But in the end, as of now, since the counting will take time, so it's really very difficult to predict.
Upbeat about the Congress's poll prospects in the Tura seat, Meghalaya Congress Working President and former MLA Deborah Marak has claimed that the Congress party will win the Lok Sabha elections from Tura seat. Stating that the Congress has done very well in Garo Hills, Marak said that the younger generation is educated and they are well versed with what is happening. She said that their candidate Salang Sangma, after winning the poll, will go to the parliament and speak on behalf of the people.
I have not seen any development from MP side. As a MP, for many years, they have not done enough encourages. Maybe this is other reasons. But now younger generation, they are very educated. They know everything. I don't need to teach them. Rather, they can teach us today what is happening. That's why I think they prefer to vote for Congress or Mr. Saleh Esama. At least he'll go to parliament and at least he can make the table and he will speak, he will talk on behalf of Garo.
Tourism Minister Paul Lyngdoh inspected the strawberry market at Kandailad. Speaking to the media, Paul Lyngdoh said it is for the first time that the Tourism Department, in collaboration with the Department of Horticulture, came forward to encourage the farmers. He also said a couple of weeks back the department had organized the Strawberry Festival in villages where strawberry is grown, that is Solia village, Noron and Sintung. The festival was meant to create awareness and sensitization of people about the need to encourage locally grown producers.
For the first time, the Tourism Department, in collaboration with the Department of Horticulture, has gone ahead to encourage our growers, our farmers. A couple of weeks back, we have had the Strawberry Festival in villages where strawberry is locally grown, that is Solia, Noron and Sintung villages. And the festival was meant to create awareness and sensitize people about the need to encourage locally grown produce.
Tourism Minister Paul Lyngdoh has informed that the process of rehabilitation of over 200 hawkers and street vendors who are currently running their businesses in Kandailad area will be completed within June this year. Speaking to reporters after attending a strawberry festival held at Kandailad, Tourism Minister Paul Lyngdoh said they have decided to declare Kandailad as a pedestrian zone where there will be no vehicular traffic, and tremendous progress have been made in this respect. According to him, within the month of June, they should be in a position to relocate about 200 street vendors.
The idea of how Shillong and Kandailad will be declared as a pedestrian zone where there will be no vehicular traffic inside as you enter Kandailad. We have already made tremendous progress in this respect, and within the month of June we should be in a position to relocate about 200 vendors, street vendors who are currently operating and running their business at Kandailad, and they will be rehabilitated.
In this dry and windy spell, where jungle fire have become quite common, the CRPF personnel played a major role in extinguishing fire in the forest of Golf Link area. A fire broke out in the forests of the Golf Link area, but before the fire could spread further, the 67th Battalion of Central Reserve Police, whose headquarters is nearby, swung into action and doused the fire. The role of the CRPF in swiftly responding to the fire was commendable, as a school was located nearby. Trade unions in Shillong, under the banner of the Meghalaya Joint Council of Trade Unions and Association, convened at the additional parking lot to commemorate May Day. Led by President J.L. Das and General Secretary Edward Lynching, the event served as a poignant reminder of the labour movement's global impact and the ongoing struggle for workers' rights. Amidst the observance of the significant day, the Council articulated a series of demands aimed at addressing contemporary labour issues.
ESP and Light Comfort said last time.
And by tomorrow we will submit it and we will send the copy to the respective press. Because on the spot we have adopted some resolution, and that declaration that we have, but some special resolution were adopted that will be circulated tomorrow.
A group of youth on Tuesday threatened to approach the High Court of Meghalaya if the state government fails to rectify their irregularity in upper age limit set for recruitment to vacancies in Meghalaya Police. The group of youth, led by youth activist Barilang Pangrop, submitted a memorandum to Home Police Department Secretary Cyril V. Dingdo. While speaking to reporters after submitting the memorandum, Pangrop said that if the government failed to rectify the irregularities which they have pointed out, then they will have no other option but to approach the court.
Nilai irregularities, belong illegal ru, bayar age ki change kumga notification kumga batai, ka notification ngalang li na iwa CVD kam kimpatan notification yang yet to be released. Dia kini ibu an ki jengkeli kumno kan ki change ka age limit kumga notification ni. Di kita ngiwan ban submit ya ka written representation ngi iba ki revised guidelines ki bo kumga notification kan ka daw ngiwan ban file representation di damban sia ti kum basa just lang ki samla baro ngin namban sia ngin habit syakon namar ba ngina ki ban susha abet kini ka dadai ban kai ki belong legal ho ngi iba kim bot ka kumga notification.
The gross goods and services tax or GST collection hit a record high in April 2024 at 2.10 lakh crore. This represents a significant 12.4% year-on-year growth, driven by a strong increase in domestic transactions, up by 13.4%, and imports up by 8.3%. After accounting for refunds, the net GST revenue for April 2024 stands at 1.92 lakh crore, reflecting an impressive 17.1% growth compared to the same period last year. Due to the ongoing hot weather condition and as per directions from the Deputy Commissioner Ribhoy District, the district-level inter-school athletic meet 2024 Ribhoy District is to be held from which was supposed to be held from 1st to 3rd May 2024 at NSCA Stadium, Paham CM Nongpo, is now postponed until further notice. Speaking to the media, Bobby L. Nongbet, District Sports Officer Ribhoy, informed all the schools in the district to be prepared by the 15th of this month, as the state-level meet is going to be held in the last week of the month.
Ketika kubur kalau hadian bang ila ia banyakkan berudisi buat ula device ini bang lihatkan baik bahagian ini kita dari bagi ni kisah kela orang keba ship pelat berkuala keba ulang keba dalam sawi ia kintang lekai ko ikenai lekai pemudan terkadau ula device ini bang lihat banyak postpone syai ketika meet berhadu benda pentip yang dah kemui. Habang pentip ipisia ki school ki management tabiang na kinang mo pengkre kini ki tayo banwan let's say how ki kini hapo kasantari ng persian pendap na ini ke district level.
And a quick look at the weather report now. The maximum temperature recorded was 27.4 degrees Celsius, the minimum 17.6 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity in the morning was 55%, while that in the evening fell to 36%. The forecast: moderate rain is likely to occur at isolated places. And another look at the headlines before we wind up. Petrol bomb attacks at government establishments continues in Meghalaya. East Khasi Hills Deputy Commissioner takes stock of the situation. East Khasi Hills District Administration discusses the illegal settlement at Lom survey with representatives of the Shillong Cantonment Board. The rehabilitation of over 200 hawkers and street vendors at Kindailad area will be completed by June, says Tourism Minister Paul Lingdon. And gross goods and services tax collections hits a record high of 2.10 lakh crore in April 2024. Well, viewers, that's all we have in this edition of the Bulletin. Join us again tomorrow evening for more news and updates.